So there's this premise that I created, like this framework that I created called the 3 yeses. So for someone to buy from you, whether it's on a call or in a challenge funnel or on a landing page or on a webinar, it needs to follow 3 yeses. The first is going to be the authority yes. Okay? This is, do you have the case studies, the testimonials, the reviews? Now, if you're early in your journey, don't worry about it too much, okay? It's just like, do you have the credibility? And my simple answer here is, if you don't have the results with other people, do you have the results yourself? Okay? Have you done it for yourself? That's it. So case studies and so on, okay? This is a mental check that people do. The next is the emotive yes. Do they align to your values, vision, mission, and story? So this would be like our origin story. I can show you some examples of this in a minute. I can share with you a bunch of content too that I can pull up on this so you guys can actually implement it as well. And then the last is going to be the value yes. This is very interesting. The value yes is, does this business solve my problem in the way that I want my problem to be solved? So Yusuf, if I said to you, you can get to 4% body fat, you'd be like, whoa. But if I said to you, get to 4% body fat by jumping on the trampoline, you'd be like, fucking hell, I'm not doing that. But if I said to you, get 4% body fat by only walking 6,000 steps a day and eating in a caloric deficit, you're like, whoa, that's possible. And it's about this. It's about, does this solution align to my core actual values underneath here? And that's very, very interesting, because this is kind of, it's semi-mechanism. Yeah, it's semi-mechanism, and it's mainly process, basically. Process-driven. There's process-driven solutions. So this is basically kind of the mental checks that your prospects are going through when they're coming in. They're going through your challenge funnel. Did they buy? Do they like your story? Do they like who you are? Do you have the authority? Does the value of how you solve the problem align to this solution? Cool. Any questions? Sorry, Yusuf, I can't see the chat, so if you don't mind, if there's anything that pops up, let me know. It's okay.
Guys, let me know if I've missed anything here. Peter says the basis of trust is not needing anything from anyone.
The basis of trust is not needing anything.
It's kind of the great irony, isn't it? That like the more you don't need the sale, the more that energy carries across.
100%. It's attachment energy, right? And this is where, let's actually go back. Let's actually double tap on that. So yes, of course, like we could be super altruistic and say that, look, we don't need anything in the entire world, but that's just not true. Like we all need things like shelter overhead, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But if we can shift the codependency, and remove a codependency to just be focused on the prospect and just be focused on the prospect's needs, like, hey, like currently, like where are you currently at, which is what I want to go through in a second, then that's how we basically have that trust being passed over. Like we don't have that closer's bread as I explained. And we're going to walk through that philosophy too. So we can do this in a way that's like, it aligns to like the actual solution as well. Okay. Someone actually came off mute there. Go ahead.
Can we go back just a second into your 3S framework?
Yeah.
The thing that's occurring to me, and I want to make sure that I'm not making the wrong assumption, is these really are about finding a match. It's not really about like me as the support person or what I have to offer. It's not about me at all. It's about them being able to find whether or not you're a match. And so guiding them through this process to allow them to see that you have the authority and you have the experience that they are looking for and that they need, that they have the connection that they're looking for. There's like an emotional connection or some sort of like I would enjoy working with you match. And then the way they want to go about things to solve their problem, that you have what they're looking for. And so is that maybe I'm being just too
no
maybe it's so obvious that I'm like, am I taking away the right thing?
No, you're taking it, you're focusing on the best part. And this what's very interesting is, by you aligning yourself to what you truly want to do, like you can hopefully tell that I'm a pretty like authentic guy. I just like say like what I believe, say what I'm interested in. That will attract the people that are like me. It might repel people too, which is totally chill. And that's just how the world works. So what I'm saying is, you go about your day, you create content that's aligned to you. You showcase all the value. It's like, hey, yeah, we do some fucking awesome things with our clients. That's awesome, right? Here's my story. Like, here's my actual origin story of who I am. That will attract people. And then the value, yes, then is like what we actually do. So let me just kind of give you like an an example, okay? So we've worked with 600 entrepreneurs over the past 5 years. Credibility, not that like emotive. My actual like origin story is that I quit alcohol 4 years ago, and it was one of the biggest like transformative events in my life. That attracts people that are quite similar to me, okay? Value, yes, then is how we actually help people, okay? So we help people through building out their offer, building out their organic content, and then helping them learn the skill of sales, okay? So that attracts someone who's like, fuck, I want this, this, and this. Now, they don't need to fall in love with you, but they need to see like alignment.